have seen less side effects with ZepBound, but more weight loss with ZepBound. So message me in 2 weeks how you're feeling.
Hello friends, my name is Savannah and I am so excited that you're here today. Welcome if you're new to my channel. If you have been following along on my journey, my GLP-1 journey, I wanted to give you guys a little update. So I started with Semaglutide and we were on Semaglutide, the smaller dose 0.25 milligrams for 3 weeks. You're supposed to do 4 weeks, but on the first dose, I misdosed and did more than I was supposed to do. After that, we switched over to ZepBound. So I am currently on week 3 of ZepBound, and you probably heard me mention in my previous vlog. If you haven't seen that, make sure you check that out. I will have that linked. Watch that after this video. But I mentioned in that vlog that I'm thinking of stopping my GLP-1 journey with the medication, only because, to be honest with you guys, I'm not seeing the results that I kind of hope for. I don't know if it's too soon. You know, I literally just started ZepBound. I'm on week 3. Semaglutide, I did lose weight and I noticed a difference. And I feel like with the ZepBound, and look smaller. Like I look at myself in the mirror and I can just tell like my body looks smaller. Like I used to have very prominent muscles, like shoulders, and they're just so small now, but in a good way, like slimmer and not as like bulky and manly. Like I like that it's bringing out the femininity, is that a word? I like that it's bringing out like my feminine attributes. I love that. However, I don't like what it's doing to my legs. My legs and my muscles are getting so jiggly wiggly, and I don't like that. I used to have firm, strong, horse-like legs. I could knock on my legs literally and it would bounce back. Now, like it was hard. It was firm. Now it's just all jiggly, wiggly, biggly, higgly, giggly, and I don't like it. And I, like when I flex, like my muscles don't flex. Like I have no muscles. Like this medication is eating at my muscles, and it's not eating at my fat. Like my fat is still there. And honestly, I should have done a little bit more research on the actual science behind the medication. I will not lie, I did not. I was more interested in learning people taking the medication, like seeing their results and seeing like the medication working for them. That's honestly all the research I kind of did behind it. I didn't do any research on what is subconscious fat. Like I just looked that up today and realized, okay, all the fat that I'm carrying still is my subconscious fat. It's the fat that you can pinch. And we got a lot of fat we can pinch. Like I can pinch my skin, and it's just weird for me. Like I feel like I'm living not in my body. Like this is not my body. Like I can pinch my arms and it's just so soft, and I can't even feel my bones. Like I'm like, where is my bone? It's like all, obviously I have bones, but like it's deep in there. Like the layer is so deep because I have such a big fat layer now. And before it was all muscle. And it's so crazy to me to think that I've only been on this medication for 6 weeks, not even. In the first month when I was on Semaglutide, to be honest with you, I did not work out at all. I didn't lift anything. I barely did cardio. I could probably count on one hand how many times I did cardio. Prior to taking Semaglutide, I was doing really good with my cardio every morning, waking up, and not really lifting. To be honest, this year I haven't lifted a lot. I canceled my gym membership the beginning of summer, I believe, and I really haven't lifted at all during this summer. And when I was on Semaglutide for the first month, I didn't lift, I didn't really do cardio, and I didn't notice how it's affecting my body until starting the ZepBound. I'm noticing like my skin is so much softer and looser. I'm naturally 5'9", and the heaviest I've ever been was 229 pounds, borderline 230. And for me, I feel like I did not realize that I hit 230. Like I couldn't believe when I stepped on the scale and I was 229. That was like an awakening for me. And I was like, girl, what are you doing? How did I even get there? Because I remember being like 217, I think maybe 1 or 2 times 221, but 229, girl, I don't know how I got there. I was after a vacation that I gained all that weight and realized that, but I had no idea that I was even getting up that high, and we lost that weight. But right now I'm sitting at, I would say, around 211, 214, depending on the day. And the lowest I've been on this medication is around 209. I started at 217, but for me to be almost 6 weeks in and I'm weighing 212, 214, started at 217, that's only 3 to 5 pounds. Like, I feel like I should have lost a little bit more. I haven't been eating anything really. I haven't had an appetite to eat, and I definitely have not been hitting my protein intake, so I can understand that, okay, my body is seriously eating at my muscle and I'm not intaking enough protein to maintain it. But one of the things that I have noticed is, I'm gonna kind of put my leg up here, and I hope this isn't weird, but I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by my skin. So my shins have been hurting like hell, and I can do this to my skin like it's squishy. I've never been able to do that before. I don't know if I'm having an allergic reaction to the medication, because it feels like, for me, like my skin, underneath my skin is swelling, but I looked it up and it's supposed to be subconscious fat. If you guys are on ZepBound or Tirzepatide, I can't even say the word, which is so sad. Like, girl, you're injecting yourself with this ish. You should know how to pronounce it, but I don't. Tirzepatide, whatever. If you guys are on this medication, comment down below and let me know if you're experiencing side effects or what your side effects are. Are you having the same squishy skin problem? Because it makes me feel like I have liquid, like I'm putting like a filler in my body, if that makes any sense. Another thing that I have noticed is my stomach skin. I'll kind of show you guys. Let's see if it works. My stomach skin is also like stretchy, which is freaking weird. Before, it was very firm and very hard. And my face as well. I just noticed this yesterday, but my face, like my jawbone, I have to like actually go in there and feel for it. Like, my skin is getting like, I don't want to say loose, like saggy, but like I can pinch it, which is subconscious fat, I believe. I don't know. If you guys are well versed and more knowledgeable than I am, please let me know. I feel like I want to continue on ZepBound and kind of see if it gets better, as in if my results get better, and up my dosage. So I did get the ZepBound 5 milligrams the other day, and I was planning on doing that and just seeing how I do on the 5 milligrams, if I start dropping the weight, if I start basically, dropping the weight, and if my skin gets any better. Plus, I'm making a commitment to lift 6 times a week, like actual weights lifting. I need to find out how to incorporate cardio in there on my schedule. But thank you guys for staying tuned and keeping up with my journey. I will put a playlist here and see how far I've came. And also, if you've missed out on those videos, make sure you check out that playlist. But I will keep you guys updated for sure. I do quit ZepBound. You will be the first to know. But let me know, what do you guys think? Should I stay on it, or should I just go back the natural way? I'm already into this process, so what's a girl gonna do? Thanks, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.